So yeah, we at least have the match starting now. And let's see. A good strategy to lock out bingo would be just like having a good foundation, like good 2 or 3 main rows that you work around, and then have 2 other rows that you can combine this with. Having a lot of backup and having a lot of like good reactions to what your opponent is doing is the most essential thing to roll control. Especially when the skill gap in terms of speed gets closer, because like we had a match, Rasmus against Zophos, I think. That was like Zophos just suffered from being that much slower than Rasmus, and now Rasmus is like less slow than Reed is, which is also essential. And Rasmus can still probably has to work around being at a disadvantage to Reed in terms of speed, but he can work around this way better. So let's try to find a good, like one of the best beginnings. I'll probably not see it. Maybe I will. But the first thing I noticed is the 3 and 5 secrets. 3 secrets is a pretty good quick goal. 5 secrets not so much. But we also see these secrets with red coin shines. So like you have access to a red coin shine and a hidden at that if you get a secret. In addition, row 4 looks pretty decent in terms of its synergy. The 7 red coins is like a goal you don't really want to work towards, but like you have the 3 secrets with 10 boosts from Serena, which is definitely a good synergy, because you have to go into 3 to get 10 blues. So, and then you can have access to another secret, and the 15 blues from Gelato, you can do this before Gelato 1 and get another secret. You also have 2 hints from Gelato, which is like one of the most standard goals that you can have on a card. And combining this with Bianco doesn't like. I don't see much from Bianco, which makes this start pretty bad. So, but like you can still work this with 5 secrets, but it's not really, and 7 red coins. But when you look at like the first 3 rows, there's like 100s from Bianca, which is not good. you have hidden in Rico, so that's like pretty decent. You also have another incentive to go to Serena, but like only with Yoshi, with Serena no clipping. Loki goals are always decent, I think. And judging from the first 2 rows, which you should normally just look at when you go like from top to bottom, but I didn't, whatever. You can see like a lot of incentive to go into Rico. You have Rico 3, you have 1 hidden, you have 7 blue coin enemies, 4 of those being in Rico 3 and Rico 3, the 4th one is in 4. You have like 15 blues from Rico, you have generally you have 6 shrines from Rico, and that's like it. And the thing that, yeah, there are a lot of good goals for Rico, and Rico's a really fast world. You can have a secret as well when you combine it with enemies, but you can assume that with Serena being decently strong with the secrets, there's 10 and 20 blues and the no clipping, that secret 3 secrets might be taken fast. I don't know. You also have quite a bit of incentive to go into Pianta with the 2 Piantissimo races, which is not really that much of a good goal. But when you get like 5 shines from Pianta, you can put a lot of pressure on this goal already, even though the Piantissimo is quite early, so it's not that much of pressure. But along with Right Yoshi from Pianta. You can have like considered this goal yours already. Now the row 2, the thing that in row 2 that is pretty bad looking is the 9 shines from a single level, which we hope is like I hope won't be taken. At least, well, better at all, but like if it's the last goal, obviously you should like try to go for this if you need to. But we won't see this go early on because Bianco isn't strong, and on this card, well, you have 6 shines from Rico after all, and as said, the shines in Rico are quite fast, so getting this isn't even that bad.
They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted
But
the
like
Shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power.
You don't gain a lot of getting more shines in Rico, except like fast shines, and maybe and like 2 red coins probably, or just more progress, I guess.
The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak, and you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal.
We will see.
Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
Oh yeah, Rimado, I assume Reed is on top. Reed is... Yeah, he is. I just saw this in JP text. As said, I assume both runners will go to Rico, because that's just like really stacked. Reed is going the traditional beach shine and then paperclip probably. Unless you can go to like Gelato into Serena, which is okay-ish. It's not good, but I guess you can do this. And Rasmus is doing the underbell, and I think the DeLorean to get into Rico. Doesn't get underbell. Happens. Kind of a time waster then. But yeah. It's not too detrimental.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Let's see if Reed has properly set this pepper up. I feel like it's too close. It isn't. Okay, never mind. I'm just stupid. Wait, is Rasmus is probably not going to... Yeah, okay. I was confused for a second because he didn't set up for Underbell. Yeah, both going to Rico, that's like the standard play that is to be assumed. Rasmus is ahead after all in the Rico race, but not by much. There's a... Okay. Okay, I guess. Fine. Bell isn't, Wait, never mind. Reed is rushing Gerardo then, it seems, if That will be his 4th shine, so he doesn't intend to go to Rico for now. Interesting. Does Reed intend to go into Dorado? He seems like okay. Fine. I think Rico's just that strong that you can. Well, why would you go to Gelato? Probably just to rush secrets as well then with Serena, I assume, but rushing Gelato isn't really that. No, it's not good on this card. I think Rico's just too strong on this. So I think you can just assume that he would do this with Serena or just rushing Pinna, but why? Okay, getting access to Pinna quickly is good for row 3. I admit to this. And also, like, weakening Rico with that, but it's still... weird. It doesn't get you a lot for row 2. Like, it gets you 2 rolls. 2 golds. And... yeah. It's kind of bizarre. I think it can... okay, it can work out if you go to Serena then afterwards. But I think Gelato is just that unoptimal on this card. But you also want to rush Pinna. So doing Serena is really slow. So I don't know. This is really weird. Okay, I can see the logic behind Reed's play, but the thing is, you kind of need to also do Serena, I think. Like, Serena would be a necessity for this. And Serena and rushing to Noki/Pinna doesn't go hand in hand. So... it's really awkward of the play, I think. It's still fine, but it's... to be fair, Rasmus is just at 5 shines, while Reed is already at 5 plus a half. The thing I want about will be... is Reed going to get the 2 hints in Gelato as well? Because if he does, and still gets the Serena shines, which he kind of needs, he'll have too many shines for, like, he will have more than necessary. And also getting the Pina Serena Noki goals is kind of important. But there's like the 2 hints from Jalal can make row 5 a lot sore for Rasmus. Rasmus messing up Rico Fihabalas is unfortunate to see, but like, if you're not contested in your first goals, unless it's really, unless it's like still a really good plan, being a bit behind at the beginning if you don't get sniped is fine. You just like reveal less information about yourself. Okay, Reed wants to go for the hints, so maybe he has no interest in Serena after all. But that would be... Oh, he's getting more water for the 15 boost. I think Rimata wouldn't like this route of blues. It's not really... Okay, if he gets the birds fast, then it's fine. But getting the birds fast is a good joke. As clearly seen. Oh god. So he got his first hit. He needs the secret for sure. He does. I think. Wait, does he have the 15? Does he have the 15 and louder yet, or did he not collect any boosts in that? I think he didn't. So it should be fine. What is Rasmus going to decide to do? So he has no information about Reed. He has presented a lot of information being in Rico. He has 4 shines there already. Like with Reed not having clicked off any like the one hidden out even after Rasmus failing Rico free for so long, he can assume that. Okay, he can still get the secret. That's fine. But as said, I'm just interested to see if Reed decides to go Serena, and most importantly, when and if he will get the goals he desires. Because if you really think that you have the speed advantage, this is kind of okay. When you think you're doing Serena and it would be still fast enough to get the other goals, then this would be fine. But like, Serena is just that slow. That is quite the Reds. Haven't seen that one. That's interesting. Dropping his side flip is really unfortunate. He kind of revealed himself more with this 15 boost from Gelato. There is kind of an early click still. But Rasmus failed. Rico Frihobolus for a long time, so he might have assumed that Rasmus just like could have delay clicked this, even though it would have been way too risky for first click. But he showed his information, like he showed his card. And I don't know what Rasmus will do with this. But both have one secret, but Rasmus has like easier access to another one. Does Reed intend to go into Serena just later on? Because that would technically be working, but that is kind of risky. That is, yeah, kind of weird. Because Rasmus just like might as well could have done a bit of Serena now and then screwed Reed over. Especially like if he got 20 bits from Serena with the 50 bits from Rico. That would hurt Reed quite a lot. Because he would need 9 chance from a single level. And he would need Pianta, he would need Pinner, Noki as well. That would be so much on his plate to take for row 2 that he might not go for row 2 at all. That would force him to other rows. While row 4 is looking decent for him. Row 5... not really that much. He would have to go then to row 3 and 1. And like both are also not really that appealing. The thing is, Reed can go when Reed gets these 15 from Rico, that would just like help him out that much more. And Rasmus isn't contending for this, so I don't know about this one now. Rasmus seems to be contending for the 7 red coins, which I don't approve, because like Reed has done the Fino Shines for sure when going into Gelato and taking these off that early. So he's like ahead in the Pinner race for Lilypad, and 7 red coins is kind of a really long goal that you don't want to go for really, unless you would have to, or if you can route it really well in your route. 15 blues isn't even slow in Rico, so that is like one little thing that upsets me about Rasmus just not going for this at all. Did Reed pick up any Delfino blues? I can't remember. Okay, he checked the disease menu. I was wondering if Reed got like enough boost. Rasmus, did I click the 6 shines from Rico, which is fine, but like, why would you click this now? Like, you don't need to click this for like another 5 minutes. Especially now, you could have waited like 5 more from this point on. Or like at least 4. Or could you really? Guess it's fine. Not really. Oh no, that was still like a really quick click. So I don't know if this will be a race for secrets, for shines as well. Like I don't know if both the players have Pinna in their mind. Also, Reed, this is a really weird wall kick setup. You can just like get a spin wall kick after that wall and make it. No need for white zones. I don't dislike this play by Reed, but it's still, I don't know, it's a weird card from this point on for Reed if he went like considering the path he took. And with Rasmus just kind of is able to rush the Pinna and Noki goals, that would be kind of strong. Reed still needs secrets though, which is his like kind of a problem.
That is Peanut Island, the villain secret.
Because Rasmus could net himself like the second secret, and I think he could then rush the Serena goals, and he doesn't know if Reed went to pin or not, so like row 5 would still be endangered for Rasmus. But he would also like get have like a footing into, or like, what am I trying to say? He would also have like a bit of an advantage in row 3 with the 73 no clipping. And he would, if he wins the race to Noki despite going to Serena, he kind of is in a safe spot, but like 7 red coins still pretty meh goal, and you probably just want to combine this with like your third secret, 10 boost from Serena, because Serena is still decent on this card. I would argue it's one of the better worlds on this card. Like Pianta is okay-ish. It's not good. Noki doesn't grant me a lot. Bianca is kind of weird if you... It would have depended on your route. Reed still needs 1 secret after his Bianca 3, and Rasmus just needs Spinner 2. And I think once Reed sees the click for the 3 secrets, he technically doesn't know where the secrets were. He could have assumed they were in Serena. But either way, he would know that he would lose this row after all. I still wonder though what Rasmus's idea is, what to go for in this card. Did he get the Catacrack, the red Catacrack in Gelato? So Reed is rushing his third secret, but I assume this would also be this was more considered to be also a setup for 5, because otherwise I couldn't really explain it. This play. And the thing is, like, Rasmus would still need 2 more secrets after this. And where would he get those? Like, as said, Serena is kind of good for like some of the goals, but also pretty trash considering you want to go into Loki as well. So you kind of have to make a decision unless you can, like, you have that much of an advantage. I assume this will be Rasmus's third red card shine. He did 4 reds, he did Pachinko, and he will do pin of 3. Oh, I didn't keep track of like what enemies Rasmus did. I know he did all in Rico, but I don't know if he did the one in Gelato and Hidden yet. He might just get this the stew in Pinner 5. Because he will be there anyway for 5 from the back coverless. Also, oh no wait, never mind. I thought Reed had access to the enemies, but like he has the Suico one. So this will be interesting to see like what Reed's decision will be, because he might like either he thinks Rasmus got this in Serena, or like with Serena rather, or he thinks that he got this with Pinner and the Gelada one, or the Gelada one and Serena 2. He stays in Pinner, which is like also like not that unpredictable, especially because he can like if he thinks that Rasmus would be in Serena anyway, he could just like win Loki out. This is a weird card now, because there's so much all can go for, and Reed almost just skipped defeating the Mo. Kind of miscounted. I was going to say I don't know where Reed died except Tiny Skip, but then I forgot the other one reds with this dropped side flip. Reed had a little bit of mind change in it right now. Left pinner, went back to pinner. Probably for the red coins. Would be fine. I'll have to see how many blues Rasmus has now. He had 5 out of recall, I think. Like going out of recall. I still don't know if he got the catacroc or not. Also, I didn't pay attention if he used the hover nozzle accidentally outside the park, because that would just like disqualify him to get this goal. I just assume he didn't because he has no need to, and this is looking like a textbook pinner 5 from the back cover list. Maybe not the like a really fast version, but getting it at all and getting it that fast is still good. And yeah, there's unfortunately not that much to talk about because like for Reed, I don't know what he plans to do now. Probably get the red coins and excuse me, and also rush Noki with this. I think Lily Pad would also be crucial for Iva. So I think Rasmus should go to Lily Pad right now if he wants this goal. And but like he could go into pinner 6 to get another secret. Wouldn't be that bad, but he thinks he's ahead in secret. Maybe. He did Rico 4 after all, so like getting secrets fast is not a big issue for him. He could also just go into Serena. Getting Lillipad is way more crucial though. And we will have to see what he opts to do. Because this will be a raid for this, I assume. Because if Reed decides to not go for... Okay. Okay, fine. Can also work. Main question for Rasmus will be then how like he plans to go for 04 if he wants it at all. Hopefully he like if he goes for 20 boosts from Serena, I don't know if he will. If he gets what did I want to say? If he wants the 20 boosts from Serena, hopefully he remembers the Nokis. If not, it's not that bad. Oh, okay, Reed is watching secrets. That's a good pay. That's a good pay, for sure. Oh, is it? Does Rasmus need roll 5? Not necessarily. Roll 5 would definitely help though. Mason coming in clutch with the voluntary Statman. So technically, Rasmus could get if Rasmus goes for the 20 boost from Serena, he will also encounter the Boo, and that will also be an enemy, so he'll get the 7th enemy, which will put him in an advantage for the 1, but like he has nothing else really going for him. But like only having these 2 goals already can help you so much. You can just focus on other things, and like you don't expect your enemy to go for row 1 after these goals are taken. Although 2 shines for 5 shines for Piata is pretty decent, like at a later stage. But he'll also have to consider that Reed is just like not stopping to play. So he entered swimming with 7, so he will need 17/27 blues. Okay, Reed. Will he go to Pianto? No. Buddy, there. He had box game 1 and 2. You don't need to Shine Gates. Box game, I don't know if box game is faster from pin out. I think so. But he at least gets it. So he wants to flush Noki. He'll need his 5th secret though, and if he gets like the both candles and somehow the 5 secrets, which I think Rasmus will get unless, like, considering Reed goes into Noki. But the thing is, Noki is useful here. Like, why is it? It doesn't matter for row 3. It matters for row 2. And it kind of matters for row 1, I guess. Although Rasmus will then now read us and Noki, and the issue is, I don't know what Rasmus could really go for from this point on. How many red coins does Rasmus have? I think just 3. So like, that's a lily pad would still be crucial. And I dislike him not going for this. He can get a lot of blues on the way on like terrific clipping, I think. Or kind of many. He can get the ones in the sewer. Which one's more? Actually, never mind, he can't get many without tapping, I think. Unless it would take a lot of time. So he would do them 4. This is fine. Rasmus just needs to know that, like... Okay, this is hard to like trying to estimate how both of these players are set up. Wait, am I stupid now? No, okay, I just saw a Y turn. I just saw a first person, and I got confused. Oh, Rasmus, come on. That is Reed's 2nd from 4 worlds. He'll get the 2 from 5 when he goes into Recruit 2. He might get 3 now. Which, Oh, come on, Rasmus. The blue was right there. Do you really just want the 10? Is the enemy in 4 or already in 3? I think it's already in 3, but I'm not sure. I need my bingo man Ronaldo. Okay, it's not in 3. No, never mind me then. Thank you. I don't know why Reed is going for 3 shines from Noki. Like Serena's still a logical play. And at this point he just knows like that he might have wasted time getting the blues at least, so that's good. I don't know how many he has. I think it's like his first 2. I'm really interested to see like what will be played out from this point on. Because if Reed goes to lead pad, which he might do now, this will be crucial. Unless he just wants Serena clipping for whatever reason, but if he does, then I'll personally okay. Hopefully he doesn't eat the gold bird and decides to go for this instead. Because if he does, then I'll write a form to Bry Guy to disqualify Reed. Or just like, yeah, disqualify him. Rasmus doesn't really need the 10, the 20. I guess it's fine. Can be fine. But really, is it fine? He can clip in 4 though, I hope he knows this. Hopefully he remembers that this will be his 7th enemy, if he really got the Jala one, which Mason testifies that he got it. So I'll just believe him. How many reds does Reed have? 4? 3? Will this be his 4th? Will this be his 5th? Will this be his, like... Which ones did he get? Did he get Pachinko? Huh. So Rasmus hopefully does the secret, because if he doesn't, then I'll flame him. Rechecked what goal got clicked, I guess. And on a shine like Lilypad, this is justifiable. I just hope. I think Rasmus is in a bit of better position, I think, right now. If he does the correct decisions. He has more access to red coins now. I think. He can do Tall Grass, he can do Stringer 2 free hidden, he can do Gelato 1 hidden, he can do Pinner 2 hidden. And he has 3 red coins already. So Reed needs to rush the 7 red coins, he'll go into Noki. That's good, that's good. And that is like kind of... Oh, he wants to boost from Noki, that's fine. Although not the best play, I think. Rasmus, I think, didn't get the credit crack. So, Mason, that would be your fault for making me believe something wrong. Unless he just delay clicks this, so then I'll say nothing. Okay, wait, no, wait, Did he? Okay, he got the catacrack. No, mind then. Or does he? Okay, no. That weird click was weird. Reed is getting blues. How well set up for 2 from 5 is Rasmus? He has Serena, he has Gelato, Pinner, Rico. So he would need 2 more shines, and I don't know if we kept track of the 2 from 5, but after he gets the 700 points, and he dropped the side flip just like Reed did, he could go for both like he's in a winning position right now. He could also just go for Bianco. Could be also fine. He knows that Reed has at the very least 4 free red coins with clicking 2 hits from Gelato, Lily Pad, and yeah, Lily Pad. So how many reds does Reed actually have? Does he actually have just 3? That delay click also was unnecessary. Unless he kind of wants to force Reed into going to Pianta, which would be fine if he goes to Bianca then. Reed is very low on lives. He should be careful. Where did he die again? He knows that he has 2 shines from 5 and he gets 2 Rika shines. Never mind. Oh, Reed died in the Lily Pad. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't die in Rika too. Would be Rasmus. He had pinned 2 hits. Oh, Rasmus, please. Oh, really? Like that shine? Seriously? Fine. So we kind of have a bit of downtime. Because both are just going for goals and are not contested. It makes sense what they are going for. Completely. So. Yeah, we'll just play a waiting game, waiting until Rasmus finishes up. A few more red coins after this, or 1 more? I think 2 more. Wait. Pinna 3. Pachinko. Gelato 1 reds. Grass pipe. Rico 4 reds. So you would need 2 more. He could technically. Yeah, I think he just should do the hints of Serena. Would be better than. Although, if he got Lily Pad, he wouldn't have to do this at all, but yeah. The thing that is left is, Reed has to make a bunch of decisions, like, do I want to secure Shalmori and Bianca Hills, even though if Rasmus would go for anything else, he would win. Do I go into Pianta, get the 5 shines there? Because if not, then Rasmus will literally win. If he does anything but Pianta shines. Do I rush the Piantissima races? Because if Rasmus does anything else, he would literally win the match. Because he can't get red cons now. Will he go for the 9 from his single level? That's decent. That's definitely decent. But Rasmus is kind of in a meh setup for this. So, oh, Rasmus could have just done Pianta then. And if he got the 9 from a single level. And then, okay. But getting these 7 red coins, like, grants Rasmus so many win conditions that Reed is in a really bad boss spot. No, I don't understand actually why Reed decided to do EYG at all. Oh, he did. I mean, this would have been his 4th seed. Like, what the fuck? Okay, Rasmus is. If Reed was going for the 7 red coins, Rasmus would be trolling. But he doesn't, so he's fine. Unless, yeah. That is so risky, like unnecessarily risky from Rasmus, I think. But he's fine because Reed is just doing pinner for whatever reason. I said the 9 from a single levels. It's not good. Like, I'm not. Yeah. Oh wait, how many reds does Reed actually have? He can't get them in pinner, but like, can he get them in pinner 2 reds and 6 reds, and then no, I think he just has 3 right now. And that would be too much time. If Rasmus like does 2, 3, 4, he'll get his 7th before Reed can get his 3 more. Unless he needs another one, then he is kind of really screwed. Bonking on the red button is so weird because you kind of are thrown off as a really easy cycle in pinner 2 reds. And I don't know what if you are actually thrown off, because I don't know. I can't remember how tight the cycle are. Reed. Okay. He knows this much at least. Yeah. I think hitting the red button threw him off way more than it should have. He's lucky that he ledge grabbed this, because, yeah. Yeah, it's looking really rough for Reed, especially with Rasmus's risk. With Rasmus's risk of going into Bianca now. Unless like Reed has just like a master plan, or not a master plan, but like has the read of his life, pun unintended, and he doesn't. Okay, Rasmus won. GG. Was a good match. But now it's over. Unless Rasmus messes up the entirety of Bianco like really hard. How long has this match been going for? I think over an hour at this point. Most matches take about, I think like 55 minutes. Yeah, 55 minutes. Maybe 50. Again, 50 to 55 usually. So this is one of the longer matches. Is as we noticed that like in the chat that is like 5 minutes behind. It's one of the more colorful cards. Also, this is yeah. Reed has done only 80% and like nothing that includes Pinner 6 sweats. I think like yeah, seriously for sure. And it can be seen. So okay, I'll try to recap this to see at what point Reed was really at a disadvantage. So not rushing the red coins from like an earlier point was definitely a mistake. As Primata said, Reed's initial plan, I think it could have worked out with Serena, but it would have been still not that great of a plan. Or as Primata said it, awful. And Rico was just that strong. Yeah, they would just like give a good enough foundation for everything. And especially since Rasmus got also the Serena goals, that's also contributing a lot. Reed, you have 9 shines already. What you're doing, buddy? Right, Yoshi in Pinner is not a goal anymore. Why is he doing hundreds? We just gave up, I think. If not, then yeah. But like, at what point could have Reed turned this around again? He got the 15 from Rico, which is, I think, at this point it was still fine enough. Rasmus is... yeah. Kind of lost. I would be lost as well when just seeing the player not being able to find PD. Even though he shouldn't do anything else at this point. Huh? Okay, fine. Reed is doing like hundreds for whatever reason. Okay, I want to come back to what could have Reed done to come back from his like gelato rush into nothing, into like Rico boost. Rush red coins, like pinner into red coins would have been decent. The combined gelato with Serena would have been decent, especially if Rico blues aren't taken. Which they were not. So like, I think if he went into Serena immediately after getting this, it could have been fine. Otherwise, I don't really want to think about this too much. Like, I don't want to give a full-blown analysis. And we got 10 shines from a single level. Congrats to him. Unfortunately, this is not a goal. So that was just like a complete waste of 3 minutes. Great match. That sounds like really negative, although I don't really mean it. This was like a decent route by Rasmus. I think like the Serena play shouldn't have worked. This pinner play worked. Yeah, it worked because for whatever reason, like Rico's the fast word, but like with Reed, like Reed went for Delfino chance. Delfino is a bit faster than Rico. Another thing is that Rasmus shouldn't have got away with getting this 2 secret goals that there are. I think, yeah, like Reed should have had these, I guess. Especially considering Rasmus got his third in pinner. Like that shouldn't really happen with such a six shines from Rico, rush with enemies and all that. Also the red coins were a factor. And Reed just like doing 9 shines from a single level for whatever reason. Rasmus is taking it safe, doesn't want to lose this goal. After seeing the 9 shines from a single level clicked, he can think that Reed is just trolling, which he is. He has them back, and this will be over in I think about a minute, like 30 seconds now, rather. Come on, Reed. Oh, Reed is just literally trolling. Okay, fine. And GG to Rasmus. Will we see? Will both? I don't know if both of us want interview at RSW at Reed. Question mark. That was a weird match. Rasmus was just like had a bad idea. Reed was just like doing his things. Yeah. Hello, Rasmus, and GG. Congrats. Yada,
Oh,
yada, yada.
thank you.
So, hello, Rasmus. Rico strong. A good beginning.
Yeah,
Why did you think Reed didn't go for this at all?
I have no idea actually. I was extremely scared at first since he's faster than me. So I figured I'll go for 3 hoverless instead of the hidden first, since I
Mhm.
figured he would go for that first. And then I failed hoverless a lot, many times, but he didn't click anything. So I figured he like rushed 6 shines, but the hidden is pretty fast, so that didn't make sense. And then he clicked gelato, and I was pretty relieved.
Okay. Yeah, like rushing Gelato was not the worst of all plays, but it could have been like there could have been better like integration with other worlds, definitely, I think.
Yeah.
But did the Gelato clicks change your route in any way? Like because you obviously just wanted to go for Rico.
Yeah, I didn't have gelato in mind actually, so no, I don't think it changed anything for me, except me feeling a lot safer after failing a lot.
Okay. So, what was your like overall initial plan for this card?
My initial plan was Rico into Pina and then into Pianta,
Mm-hmm.
but for some reason I changed my mind and thought that Serena was stronger,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it worked out for me, I guess.
Yeah. Although going for Rico as one of your free secrets in Pinner 2, if you get away with this, I feel like the opponent just like messed up something in their routing because like these are really fast goals,
Yeah,
and you getting free secrets shouldn't have happened. I think.
that's true.
Uh, I I don't know why you didn't go for Lilipad when you were entering Serena. Were you just afraid of the getting snapped to the Serena goals?
I thought he was going to do lily pad actually, and like sniping me to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, makes sense. What I don't know what information you had at this time.
No, I don't remember either.
Uh,
The 3 secrets was pretty lucky as well, as I wouldn't have gotten into gelato, but I forgot I hadn't unlocked it. So
okay. So, I think Reed's like that was okay. Never mind. Reed was going into Pinner 1, I think, when you were in your third secret. So that is like you had a lot of time.
yeah,
Uh, but I still think you shouldn't have got this. You should. That is such a fast goal, and like with your route, uh, could have been like it is. You can be clicked way earlier.
yeah. Where did he get his 9 shines from? What single level?
Pinner.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why. Like he needed Pianta anyway, and Pianta's faster, and especially because Reed got 10 shines. He did 9 shines. He did like 1 to 7. He
Yeah.
did 2 hidden. He did 6 hidden. That's 9 already. And then did hundreds.
Oh,
Yes. The Oh's good.
okay. Well, that's good for me at least.
Didn't matter. You had like the advantage in Bianco because Reed did Bianco free. Then you went into this. Reed didn't rush reds, so you had this easily. And like when I still thought that maybe in a different world, Reed could have got the 7 secrets. Like if he went for this would have been a bit closer, but I still think you were in a good enough position to take it anyway.
Do you
After
mean
the
5
string of
secrets or 7 red coins? Because you said 7 secrets.
7 red coins, I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely interesting. Very. You will like Reed will be knocked out of in this tournament in losers round 3, kind of earlier than anticipated, I think.
Yeah.
But bad routing, like bad decision making, kind of is very detrimental. You will be facing Urinal Mike. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
I mean, I'm seeded to win that technically, but I'm pretty scared of him since he's definitely underseeded.
I see. Yeah, he kind of has a lot of hype around him. I don't want to say if he's overhyped or not.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah.
But he's like still not unscary. And yeah. Any final things you want to say?
Hmm. Yeah, I was extremely scared at the end because I had a choice of either finishing out in Pianta or in Bianco. So it was basically 50-50 for me to win. That's what I thought at least. But then he
Yeah.
clicked 9 giants from one level and like every bit of tension fell.
Yeah, in reality this was like 100-100. Yeah.
Yeah. I
GG
think I
anyway.
also have
Oh.
the very worst PT pattern I ever had.
Oh, you are kind of lost. A
Yeah,
little.
I lost him as well. So it was both his fault and my fault.
Okay. So I think that's it for now. We'll have a match in 3 hours, 3.5, 4, something like this. 7 p.m. Eastern, I think. Guy Numbers versus MD Mason 85. That might be an interesting match because we still don't have like a lot of information about how Guy will perform, and despite Mason's match against Sin being not a pleasure to watch, in all honesty, you can still look forward to this. If you don't want to watch this match for whatever reason, because it's probably just that late, you can still. There's still a match tomorrow. Never mind MD Mason against. No, wait, no. Oldfaker versus. I have a bracket there. Deathline. Oh, that would be a great match as well. And Libre Pogonola on Friday. If you want the exact times, exclamation mark schedule. If you want the bracket for whatever reason, exclamation mark bracket. Why am I saying all this? See ya. GG to Rasmus again. And to Reed.